Hey beauties! A lot of my girls have been asking me how I found the man that I'm currently dating and how have we gotten this far. A lot of the girls are like, I want to find my future husband too. The dating pool sucks, like help me out. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my top tips on how I navigated my current relationship, from meeting to communicating to getting to know each other to dating to now talking about a future together. So grab yourself a drink, girl. Water, wine, cocktail, coffee, whatever it is, whatever time of the day it is. Grab yourself a drink and let's go talk about it. You can find the man of your dreams. You can find what you're looking for, and please don't settle. Okay, girls, let's get into 7 tips that have allowed me to attract the man of my dreams. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you are all about living your most beautiful life and improving yourself and just becoming the best version of yourself, please subscribe to my channel and check out my channel, watch some videos, and I really feel like my content is really designed to help you, to lift you up, to build you up, and just to get you to a place where you're living a more beautiful life. We're gonna just jump right into it, okay? Before you go full force into the dating market, looking for your future husband, looking for the man of your dreams, you need to, number 1, work on yourself. And I put this in my phone because this is how I stay organized. Work on yourself before putting yourself out there. What I did before even going on this journey to accepting love into my life or accepting a relationship into my life is working on myself, falling in love with myself again. And that just doesn't matter how I got to that place, but I got to that place where like I don't need anybody else to love me. I need myself to love myself first, if that makes sense. So I wasn't on a journey to finding somebody who can pull me back together. Like I did not want to come into a situation where I'm looking for somebody to date or to marry and I'm broken. I wanted to go into a situation feeling whole and put together and loving myself and feeling like myself is enough before going into the dating market, before trying to get out here. And you know, that I just feel like that's a recipe for a disaster. So number 1 is to work on yourself, love on yourself, make sure you are confident in yourself. I have videos on my channel about femininity and confidence, and that is really key to everything and how you can really just stay in control of your life. So before you get out here on Hinge or whatever y'all using these days to hook up, to date, whatever, number 1 is work on yourself. Go into the dating market as a whole person, as a complete person. And we're human, so we might be up and down, things may happen, but go into the dating market have worked on yourself, feeling like you're a whole person, feeling like you love yourself, and you're not looking for somebody to pull your pieces back together for you. Watch some of my previous videos because I talk a lot about confidence and self-care, but self-care, having your maintenance routines, making sure that you gear up, making sure that you love how you look when you walk out the door, love how you feel when you walk out the door. So some of the things I did was I started working on my skin, I started working on my hair, my body, my mental health, going to therapy, all of those things. Before you dive deep into the dating market, I need you to come into the situation whole, work on yourself. Number 2 is to be intentional when entering the dating scene. What does that mean? That means that you're no longer a broken woman. You feel like you're confident, you're loving yourself. Now you're ready to enter the dating market. Be intentional. When I say be intentional, I mean know what you want, know what you're looking for before you put yourself out there. Because one of my mistakes in the past, or my mistake in the past, was really just dating without intention. And it's just like, if you're just going out here having fun, and that's where I was at when I was like younger, like in your early 20s, teens, whatever. You're like dating for fun, at least for me. So I wasn't being intentional. I just was like, you know, it's just going with the flow. And that's what you can't do if you're looking for the man of your dreams. If you're looking for your future husband, you have to be intentional when you're dating. So once you put yourself out there and you start going out and you start meeting people, or you start going on these apps, you need to know what you're looking for, making sure you're asking the right questions, making sure that you're navigating things with intention. Somebody's not meeting your requirements, or you know that this is not aligned with your intentions, you can let it go. You don't need a second date, you don't need a third date, or you know, you don't even need to meet in person once you've asked certain questions. So I think being intentional about what you're looking for as you enter the dating scene is so important. Okay, number 3, I feel like I've said this in the confidence video. Do not be desperate, girl, okay? Do not be desperate. When I say that, I mean it wholeheartedly. Do not be desperate. Do not go against what you intend for yourself, for your life. You know what you want, want in a partner, you know what you want in a man, you know what your deal breakers are, and once you know that that person does not align or does not meet those things, you need to let it go. Don't be desperate because you feel lonely. Don't be desperate because everybody else has a man and you want one, so you're gonna settle. Please do not be desperate. Do not go against things that your heart does not desire. Do not, you know, do things that are out of character for you because you're desperate. That's what desperation leads to. So please, as you navigate this journey of finding love, of finding your future husband, do not be desperate, girl, okay? It is not a good look. I hate when I see my girls out here being desperate, because at the end of the day, they take a loss, they take the L, they're heartbroken, they got used. Please don't do it, okay? Short and sweet, don't be desperate. Okay, number 4, date, okay? What I mean by that is continue to date. Now this one for sure is for people who are looking for their partner, who are in a relationship, who are married, whatever. You have to continuously date. You have to continuously get to know people. So this is, if you're new to dating, if you're trying to find your person, it's okay to go on multiple dates. That's how you learn yourself. That's how you get to learn other people. That's how you get to really see if y'all align, if y'all can grow together, if y'all can build together, if y'all can see each other in different environments. That's one of the things I did in my current situation. From the beginning, I'm like, okay, I need to see how this man navigates if we're at the movies, if we're at a concert, if we're quiet places, intimate places, or around big crowds. I think that was really important to me, and that's just something I've learned in life. It's just like, sometimes if you're always seeing somebody in a certain type of environment, then you know them in that environment, but then out of nowhere you see them in a completely different environment, or you know, in a adverse situation, and then they are a whole complete different person that you didn't know. And I think it's important to just continue to date, go on different types of dates, and just really get to know either that one person or, you know, multiple people, so you can really choose. But then I think if you are in a long-term relationship or you're married, continuing to date is important to get to know your partner, because we evolve as people, right? You know, as you get older, as you have life changes, we evolve. And I feel like if you are in a relationship, you have to continue to date so y'all can grow together. Because if y'all are not continuing to date, y'all not going out, y'all not really talking, y'all not vibing month over month, year over year, y'all gonna start to lose each other, and one person may become this, one person may become that, but y'all really don't know each other anymore. And I just feel like date is a tip for all daters, whether you're single looking or you're, you know, married. And also continue to be intentional with your dating life. There was a trend, I think last year, maybe still a trend, where it's like ABC dating, I think. So it's like finding a date night for every letter of the alphabet. I think that's so cute, and I think that allows you to get creative and do different things and just explore each other in different environments. So yes, date. Okay, so my next tip, and this is kind of like on the journey to finding that person, as you have found somebody and you know, you're continuing to date them. The next tip is to don't let yourself go, girl. Okay, a lot of us women are guilty of this. We get comfortable, and I think men get comfortable too, but we are the feminine beings. We went into this situation whole as a confident woman and liked who we were, and sometimes we go through this journey, and you know, maybe it's a year later, maybe it's 5 years later, and you end up losing yourself. Maybe you had kids. Don't lose yourself, please. So when you're dating, stay true to who you are, own up to who you are. If you like to look a certain way, don't let that go, and that's gonna protect how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, your confidence. So continuously think about that. Make sure you're reflecting on yourself. Make sure you're constantly looking in the mirror, checking in with yourself, because if you let yourself go, eventually that's how you start to get insecure in the relationship. You start to like have doubts. You're like, okay, is he cheating on me because I don't like myself? So and we walk past this other woman and she's bad, and I'm looking down on myself. Like, don't do that. It's been almost a year with my current situation, and I'm like, I still have my confidence, I still have my self-esteem, I'm not insecure. I think that goes to the person that you're dating too. Sometimes people can make you feel insecure, and so you just kind of have to go through the journey, you know, be intentional, you know, make sure you know what you're looking for, and make sure you are not being desperate, so you're finding the right person and you're not ignoring the red flags. Because if you end up with somebody who makes you feel insecure, it's just a bad look. So don't let yourself go. Continue to, you know, practice self-care, maintain yourself, love on yourself. And you know, I just think that's a big real tip for the dating scene, your dating life, even married life. You know, you don't want to get married. Once you got him, you let yourself go, and then, you know, the relationship, the marriage starts going downhill. All right, so I have 2 more tips. If you are enjoying this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, girl, what are you doing? Please hit the subscribe button. turn on the notification bell, comment or something, just so that other people that are out here on the dating scene that really could use these tips gets the chance to see this video. So yeah, comment, at least share the video. If you know somebody that's dating, one of your friends that's like, I can't find the right one, share this video with them, okay? All right, last 2 tips. Okay, communication. This, I cannot stress this enough. This is big in relationships in general, like platonic or whatever, but you have to communicate. I think that's one of the things that I've learned the most in my current relationship is, you know, if you've gone through the tips that I've provided and you found this person that you really feel like aligns to everything that your heart feels, y'all should be able to effectively communicate. Now, communication is so important. I mean, me and my person, we talk for hours and hours and hours. Like, I've never talked to somebody on the phone this long in my life. Literally sometimes like 7 hours on the phone when we're not in the same city. So it's just like communicate, and have like deep conversations, have real conversations, have conversations about the future, have conversations about how you would handle certain types of situations, have conversations about the past traumas, how you got over them. Get to know things about them that will really help long term. And it continues, right? Communicate over time. Don't let that go. You have to continuously get to know your person and be on the same page as your person. Be able to support them when they're down and they do the same for you. Be able to just like study your person and know when, you know, sometimes like I know when he's not in the best mood. He don't have to say it. I can hear it in his voice, or I can hear it in certain things, and it's just like, what's wrong? Because we communicate so much, we know each other so well, we can anticipate each other's needs. I feel like that's like a bonus tip almost. You have to be able to anticipate each other's needs once you're actually in a relationship, because it makes the relationship feel like it's not work. It makes it a safer space to just be yourself and to just stay tapped into the relationship. All right, I only got one more for this video, but I feel like there's so many more tips I can give. So let me know if y'all want to see a follow-up video, or if y'all have any questions or whatever the case is. But the last tip is to prioritize date night. Now, I know one of my tips was date, right? But that's like continuing to get to know people, blah, blah, blah. But prioritizing date night it keeps the intimate connection going. It keeps things kind of creative, spicy, whatever you want to call it. Prioritize date night so y'all are not just caught up in your day-to-day lives. Like, it brings balance to the relationship when you have date night. Again, get creative, like I've mentioned before, the ABC date thing or whatever. Try that if you run out of ideas. But I think the biggest thing about prioritizing date night is creating a sense of intimacy and appreciation for people. It doesn't have to be super expensive. One of my girls I just followed on or subscribed to on here, she did like a little spur of the moment date night for her man. She just cooked at home, set up the table, you know, a little candle or whatever, and when he got home he just was in there, and it was just like he was surprised, and it's like a good feeling. So it created that little bit of intimacy, like unexpected dates. So making sure that you prioritize date night on a regular basis is so important to just keep your relationship going, keep it strong, keep it healthy, and keep things like fun and exciting. And, you know, in my opinion, it's just like that person doesn't have to go look outside of the relationship if y'all continue to try new things and, you know, prioritize date night and just incorporate all of the tips that I have mentioned in this video. So I really appreciate y'all for watching, subscribing to my channel, supporting me. There are some people who have literally commented on every single video, and I love y'all. That helps my channel to grow, because I'm really just trying to continue to grow this community over here for the women like me who really want to become the best version of themselves and ultimately live a more beautiful life. So I'm rooting for you, girl. I want you to find the man of your dreams. I want you to get married. I want you to have that dream life that you want, and I hope this video helps you. I will see y'all in my next video. Cheers.